What's up, Transformers fans? Mondo here with another Moonbase 84 transmission, and tonight I'm taking a look at the Legacy United Cyberverse Universe Slipstream. But as always, before we do, if you could do me a huge favor and hit that like button, subscribe, and all that jazz, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's take a look at Slipstream. So here is Slipstream, still in her packaging. It's the Legacy United packaging we've all come accustomed to. Of course, in this case, in the Deluxe class size, because she's a Deluxe class. Nice graphic of her jet mode. Part of the poster for Legacy United. The promotional shot on the back, looking pretty cool. And some artwork of Slipstream, which I really like this artwork of her. And of course, the figure inside. Okay, nothing much left to do now except for to take her out of the prison and take a look at her. So I was about to say, here's Slipstream out of her plastic prison, but we are still in the plastic-free packaging until next year, so that doesn't work. So here's Slipstream out of her box, and first impressions to me are she looks as great as her promotional images made her look out to be, which is really good. I'm really happy with that. She is all sorts of different colors, and they go really well together. You got dark purples, like on the wings, shoulders, on the chest. You've got light purples, like in the biceps. I stopped for a minute there. I don't know why. And under her leg plates. And then you have some silver on her legs and her thighs. The lighter purple again down to her hands. You got the blacks. You've got some nice teal and some blacks. And there's like a metallic look, especially to the teal and some of the purple, like in the chest. It just looks really, really nice. She came out really nice looking. And it wasn't just promotional photograph trickery. She looks really cool. And we're gonna take a closer look. And I love her head sculpt. She's got a little grin. Some hit of like red in the eyes. Red right there. She's got the seeker vents, which is really cool. Yeah, and the sculpt itself is done really nicely. And I know she is, you know, a repaint slash retool, whatever, of the Cyberverse Windblade from Legacy United that came out earlier this year. I didn't pick her up, but I knew, I should say I didn't pick her up. Yeah, I'm on the fence if I want to pick up Windblade. But anyway, I knew when they showed the images of Slipstream that I wanted her. And I'm very happy with how she turned out. It's funny, I looked everywhere because my eyes suck for a Decepticon symbol, and there's a tiny Decepticon symbol right there. Very, very tiny. But you can see some of that nice sculpt work. And then some more of the light pink, or light purple. And then there's her back. Of course, you get her propellers, not propellers, you know, VTOLs. I don't know what I'm saying. Really nice. Backpack does stick out a little bit, but I don't care about that. Let's check. Not much hollowness at all either, so that's good. Yeah, really nice presenting looking figure. She also comes with her two blasters, which are really cool, all black with some clear plastic on the tip. That's interesting. And of course you can plug them. I wish you could put them on her forearms like, you know, the male seekers, but that's okay. That's not a deal breaker. It'd just be cool to have them look all kind of like uniform like that. But again, not a deal breaker. There we go. So of course you can plug them in like that, or dual wield. She's got ports. A little bug flying around. It's driving me nuts. On her wings and things, and you can plug them in here if you chose to. Very tight. But you could do something like that. Where else does she have ports? Oh, under her forearm here. So you could do that if you wanted. And where else? She's got ports all over the place. Oh, right here, I suppose, if you wanted to do that. So yeah, options of where you want to store these. Some obviously look way better than other options. But yeah, still cool. You can do it if you wanted to. Now, even though I really did enjoy the Cyberverse cartoon, I actually picked her up to see how she would look and if she would fit in with my modern G1S collection. And I think she looks pretty good. And up next to Coronation Starscream here. Of course, she's a female, so it makes sense that she wouldn't look exactly like the male Seekers. And I also think the head is G1 enough to fit in, so I'm pretty happy with that. Now we'll check out her articulation. Get her all straightened out here. So her head swivels side to side, looks up a little bit, looks down. Not a lot of tilt. I wish there was a little more. Shoulder up there, and go out there obviously. Bicep swivel. 90-degree elbow. You do get wrist. She's tiny, so you got to grab onto certain parts to get the wings. As you can see, they keep moving when I'm posing her around. Do articulate. The VTOLs, I think, do spin. Yep, a little tight, but they move, so you can do that. She's got a waist. She kicks forward, does the splits. Swivel right up there on the top of the thigh, hidden by her armor plating. 90-degree knee. Ankle goes back. Not a lot of forward, but you do get inward tilt. So yeah, she has the nice articulation we've started to come to expect with modern Transformers. Now I'll go ahead and transform her into her jet mode, and we'll take a look at that. So here's Slipstream in her jet mode, and much like her robot mode, I really like this jet mode. Again, we have all those nice colors throughout the jet, the darker purples, the lighter purples, the teals, the blacks. It's just a really nice color scheme. I love her wings. Of course, you got her cockpit, and again, some nice sculpt for the jet mode. You can see some rivets and things like that, some vents, some silver vents, her thrusters in the back, and that light, I keep on wanting to say pink, it's purple, and her back wings there. I always say fins. Tail fins, that's why I say fins. And a nice silver nose cone. The only detriment, and it doesn't really bother me, but she is hanging on for dear life underneath with her hands in these pegs. But it's not quite as noticeable and as glaring as the Transformers 1 Studio Series Prime. So it's not bad. She does have the landing gear to keep her nice and flat, so really cool. And also, because I said I wanted to fit her in with my G1S collection, here she is next to Starscream. A smaller jet, yes, but I think it works okay. She was hanging out with the Rainmakers for a while, came to Earth, and took on this Earth jet mode, while the Seekers took on the F-15s. That's my headcanon, and it's okay because you can play any way you want to play. And of course, her VTOLs do move. They don't spin like the propellers. The blades don't spin. This one's kind of stuck. But you can, maybe not this one. There we go. You know, you can have them like that. So yeah, really cool, really nice looking jet mode. So there's not much else to say about the Legacy United Deluxe Class Slipstream from the Cyberverse universe. I almost said Cybertron, except for she's everything that I wanted when I first saw the promotional images. And that being, she looks just as good. I think in hand she looks fantastic. The colors are just, I really love her color scheme. I will keep saying it. Just the different shades of purple mixed with the black and teal and the hits of silver. Just really nice color scheme. Really brings the mold out. Makes it like just look really cool is the only way to say, basically the only way to say it. I also really like her head sculpt. Really Seeker-esque and enough, and she's enough to put into my modern G1S collection, much like I did with the much maligned, was it Legacy United Chromia or Evolution? Whatever that one was. She is in my G1S collection because I wanted to have the original G1 Fembots a little different from each other. So she works for that, different than Elita 1 and any RC that we've gotten. So that's why I put her into the G1S collection. Again, not because I don't like Cyberverse, but I think it's cool when you can take some of these characters we're getting in Legacy, because most of them are G1ified, some more than we would like. Once again, I always beat this dead horse, but like the Prime Knockout and things like that. But when it comes to things like this, I think it's totally fine. Because I got to thinking, actually, it'd be nice to get, and I'm not defending Hasbro for G1ifying these things, but it would be nice to get updates from the shows that we like. But realistically, if you think about it, are we going to get a full line of even like the animated figures updated? Probably not, is my guess, unfortunately. And I say animated because I think those are the most true to their style from that show. But anyway, so love Cyberverse, and I like the original Cyberverse toys, but Slipstream here is a perfect fit for to go in my G1S collection. I'm a sucker for Seekers on top of it all, so anytime I can add a Seeker to the collection, whether it be in the G1ify, G1S collection or not, I will pick it up. With that being said, comment to let me know what you think about Slipstream, and as always, thanks for docking.